What's up, Mavericks? Erica Sepola here, and today I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to build a super simple employee schedule, even if you've never created one before. This is ideal for small businesses, salons, bakeries, retailers, or anyone who needs a fast and clean weekly schedule without wrestling around with spreadsheets. By the end, you'll know exactly what to ask ChatGPT, how to format your schedule, and how to update it in seconds if shifts change. So let's get right into it. So before you ask ChatGPT to create anything, you need to have certain details ready. So you need to have your employees' names, the days you want to schedule, such as Monday through Sunday, Monday through Friday, shift times or coverage windows, and then any constraints. So for example, if you have an employee that doesn't work on weekends or an employee that's only available after 4 p.m., you want to let ChatGPT know that. Now, what I did before I jumped in here was I went and I made a quick spreadsheet and I put simply my employees' names, their roles, and then any notes on their constraints. For example, they can't work on weekends, they can only work after 12 p.m. and things like that. I recommend doing that or taking any documentation that you have that has your employees' names, their roles, and any time constraints, and just putting that in a document, putting that in a spreadsheet, and then just feeding that right into ChatGPT. So you're going to go right here and you're going to click on the plus sign, and then you're going to click add photos and files. And we're just going to upload our Excel spreadsheet. So that's not all of the information that I need to provide. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you the prompt that I would use in order to create a schedule for my employees. So here's a quick look at the spreadsheet that I created just to give you an idea of how simple it can be. I have my list of employees here, I have their roles here, and then I have their notes like they can't work weekends, they can't work on Mondays, they want at least so many hours per week, etc. As you can see, you don't need anything fancy. This is a really quick and easy way to just feed this right into ChatGPT so you're not having to type all of this out. So I would highly recommend going into Google Sheets, going into Excel, or even just creating a document that shows this information so you can provide it to ChatGPT. So I have went in and I have added in my prompt, and I wrote, create a weekly schedule for the employees in my bakery. The bakery is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. I have attached a spreadsheet with my employees' names, roles, and notes on availability. I always need one cashier, one person on customer service, and one stalker every day. Stalkers do not typically work 8-hour shifts. They usually work just 4 hours per day. On weekends, we can have 2 cashiers working at once. I'd like to make sure everyone works this week, that anyone who wants 40 hours or overtime hits that requirement. I would like this schedule in a clean table format. So you're going to want to go in and get as detailed as possible. You're going to want to provide not only the employee information, but the hours of operation, how many employees you need on the floor. If that changes, for example, if you're busier on the weekends and you need more staff, you need to let ChatGPT know. You can make additional notes. For example, if someone is basically there and you've promised them 40 hours a week every week, make sure they're a priority. And then you want to go in and you want to let ChatGPT know what kind of format you want this in. You can get this in a template. You can get it listed out. I just want a clean table format. So once you have all of these details, and remember, just be as detailed as possible to get the best results, we're going to go in and we're going to click this and submit. So you can see here, it is pulled in my spreadsheet and it has my prompt and it's going through the documents and it's thinking. It says it stopped thinking, but hopefully it'll start back. Okay, so it's come back and it says it's loaded the spreadsheet and can build the full schedule. So it needs one quick clarification. This is what I love about ChatGPT. If you forget something or it needs more information to provide the best results possible, it'll just ask you outright. So it said, what is your week for this schedule? So it can be Monday through Sunday of this coming week, a specific date range, or upcoming week starting next Monday. And so then it goes in and it just recaps everything that I've provided to it. You can go through that and make sure that's correct. If it's not correct, be sure to call it out. For example, this is actually right, but stalkers capped at 4 hours per day. If this actually was 6 hours per day, I could just go right in here and say, no, actually stalkers can work 6 hours per day. So we can go in and we will say the upcoming week starting next Monday, and we'll just put in C and submit that, and it should begin generating our employee schedule. So it came back and it said, here's the full weekly schedule starting next Monday, build around availability, weekend restrictions, hour requirements, and role needs. And it lets us know it made sure that it hit every point that we put in our notes on the spreadsheet. So then this just kind of breaks it down Monday through Sunday, the cashier shifts, the customer service shifts, and the stalker shifts. So if we go down, it'll show Monday, the role of cashier will be taken by Cameron, who'll get 10 hours, customer service Jessica 10 hours, and then Evan the stalker will get 4 hours because we did put that limitation in there. And it also shows why it chose these particular employees. Ashley doesn't work at night and Jason doesn't work on Mondays, so they weren't added to the schedule. And you can continue to go down and scroll and see on Tuesday it filled all of this in, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And it makes notes. So Christopher, I think it said that he works 20 hours a week, and it said it's safe under 20. Michael's weekend only. Janet prefers weekends. So I really like that it kind of gives the reasoning behind why it slotted these employees in the way that it did. And then it goes through and it actually gives you an hour summary. So Cameron, he wants 40 hours and only got 19 hours. So it actually recommends adding an extra shift. You could go in there and say, yes, add an extra shift. And it just shows the hours that everybody is getting. For example, on Evan, it has a note of there's plenty of room for more hours. Shane, happy to add more if needed. So if you go through here and see, for example, okay, this person wants 40 hours, or this is a little bit too many hours, you can go in here and you can put a prompt in and direct it to correct that. ChatGPT asks if we want to adjust anything, what it can quickly do. So we're just going to say, can we add more hours for Cameron? And it's going to go in and it's going to think for a minute. And I think it had Cameron at 19 hours and we want to be closer to 40. So we're going to see what it spins up. And you sit here and watch, and it shows actually what it needs to do. And that's really cool because you kind of see the quote unquote thinking process that it goes through when doing tasks like this. So ChatGPT did a good amount of thinking, so I just went off screen for a minute and it's come back and it says it's bumped Cameron's hours up and kept everyone else working and all the constraints intact. So it's broke down the weekly schedule. It's highlighted where it has Cameron working. So Cameron now has 44 hours, which is full-time plus a bit of overtime, which is preferable to the 19 hours that we had before. So it said if you want, it can tighten that to make it closer to exactly 40 hours. So if they don't want overtime or you don't want to give overtime, you can go in and you can further tweak that, or add a quick hour summary table for all employees for payroll planning. So you can do that, or you can do other options. You can ask it to fix other conflicts, such as if you see overlapping shifts or just something wrong. You can ask for role labels, shift totals, color coding, or add in more constraints if you forgot to add those the first time around. So I'm just going to ask it to, can you create me a color-coded PDF with this schedule? You can ask it to do pretty much anything. I have yet to find anything that it can't do. So yeah, feel free to go in here and play around with it and get something that really works for you. So the color-coded PDF schedule is ready, and it says it can add your branding, a color theme, an hourly breakdown view, or a second version formatted for printing to hang in the shop. So we're going to go in and we're going to take a look at that, and then we'll see if that matches what we need. So here is the PDF that it came up with. This was not exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking more of a calendar with different colors for the different employees. This also doesn't have the hours, so I don't love that. So all we have to do is go back into ChatGPT and be more specific about what we want. So what it created was totally off. So I just went in and I put in a more specific prompt. I would like the schedule to be color coded by employee name. Example, Cameron is yellow, Jennifer is blue, and a calendar style that shows everyone's hours. This is something I plan to put up in the shop so it's easy for everyone to see when they're working. Now, I feel like that's specific, but it does kind of leave open some room for interpretation, so it may not be exactly what I need. All we can do is hit the enter button and find out what ChatGPT creates for us. So after giving it a minute to think, this is what it came back with. It said our color-coded calendar style PDF is ready. We have the download. We're going to check that out in a minute. It breaks down what's included. Clean landscape weekly schedule, each employee highlighted in a unique color, easy to read layout designed for printing and posting in the shop. The roles are separated. Multiple employee cells are color-coded properly. And then it goes on to let us know what it can also create. It can create a full weekly grid, a version with the bakery's logo and branding, a QR code version that links to a digital copy, or an editable Excel or Google Sheets template. So what we're going to do is we're going to check it out first and see if it's what I had in mind. This is what ChatGPT gave to me. It is not at all what I expected. I wanted the hours, more of a calendar. It did do the color coding. This is one of the frustrations of ChatGPT and AI, and that if you're not extremely specific, and even sometimes if you are, it's not going to produce exactly what you want. So we're going to go back in there and we're going to tweak our prompt one more time and see if we can get it right this time. So I came back into ChatGPT, and one of the first suggestions it has was to create a full weekly grid with hours along the left, employees across the top, and a true calendar format. And so I asked it, can we do the full weekly grid like you suggested? The employees need to be able to see their hours. I want this to be an actual calendar that they can easily spot their hours and days scheduled. So we're going to submit that, and we're going to see if this gives us more of what we want. So it's let us know that our starter calendar PDF is generated, but it only did the full grid for Monday, just so it can confirm the formatting and color coding system before expanding it to the entire week. So ChatGPT will do this a lot. It'll do one small section, make sure that's okay before doing the whole thing for you. And it also says that it needs another detail from me. Which style do I prefer? An hourly grid that's a true calendar layout, or a block style that's shift blocks instead of hourly, or a hybrid that has hours on the left but shifts display as merge colored blocks. And that's best for readability and accuracy. And it also says, this is like a weekly planner, the first option. The second option is cleaner visually and less dense than an hourly grid. Or it can show image previews of each layout before generating the PDF. So first, let's go in to the PDF that it provided for Monday's grid, and let's see if that's kind of close to what we want. If so, we can just let that know before we choose one of the three options it suggested. So this was kind of closer to what I was thinking, but as you can see, this does not fit on this full sheet. I would not be able to print this out. It cuts off the hours. So this isn't exactly dead on what I want. So we're just going to go back into ChatGPT, and we're going to choose one of the options that it suggested. So I don't really know which option that I want. So I'm just going to ask if it can show previews of each option. That way, I can't exactly, and maybe I'm not as much of a visual person, I can't exactly picture what each of these versions is going to look like. So I would prefer to just see it right in front of me instead of trying to spin it up in my mind. It took it a little while to come up with this, but it breaks down each option and then provides a preview PDF for each option. So I'm just going to go off screen. I'm going to look through those options and I'm going to find one that works, and then I'll come back and I'll show that to you and show you what ChatGPT spun up for us. So I looked at all three options and I ended up going with option C, the hybrid option. This was more of what I had in mind. This is broken down by cashiers, customer service, and stalkers. It's all color coded. Everyone can easily see when they work, and it just works out for me. So this is the option that I'm going to choose. And so I'm going to go back and I'm going to let ChatGPT know that this is what I want to use going forward. I've come back into ChatGPT and I let it know I like option C and would like to go with that. Can we spin this up every Friday before the next work week using the same structure? And ask me first about any schedule changes or time off requests. So we have all of this saved into ChatGPT, so we can just come in here. We don't have to do the back and forth with getting the schedule designed, and we can just make a new schedule every week. So I'm just going to put in that request. There it is. It's going to check in with me every Friday morning. You can turn on desktop notifications. Now, I will say right here that you can do this in the free plan, but there are limitations to the free plan, and it's going to change model and all of this other stuff. If you plan on using ChatGPT every week for scheduling or for anything for your business, I highly recommend upgrading to the personal plan for $20 a month, or the business plan. It's just absolutely worth it to remove those limitations so you can come in here and upload more images. You can have more back and forth, because as you can see, ChatGPT doesn't get it right the first time a lot of the time. So that way you don't have to worry about those limitations. But there are other things that you can do. If you would prefer to have this in Google Sheets, you can convert it into a CSV for Google Sheets or Excel. You can format it into a printable PDF. You can even rewrite it. If you have a Slack channel, you can easily have that condensed, so you can put that in a Slack message or an email or a group text, or however you inform employees about their schedules. You can just go in here and ask ChatGPT to do that for you. You can add a notes column to it, or you can put reminders for managers, things like that. Whatever you want to do, ChatGPT can pretty much do it. It may take a few prompts, but you'll eventually get there. But the best part of it is that you can take your employees, their roles, your hours, and any restrictions on how much they work. And instead of sitting here spending hours trying to slot people in, ChatGPT can take all of that information and make a schedule that works for you. And if it doesn't work the first time, just go in again and try again. So now that we have that saved, this will be good to go. We will get a reminder every Friday at 9 a.m. If that doesn't work, we can go in there and we can change that. So that way, every week we can go in and we can put if someone's on vacation, if someone's sick, if we need extra help going into the holidays and things like that. But that's it. That's how to build a simple employee schedule with ChatGPT. If you've got any questions or want me to walk through anything else, just drop them in the comments. Thanks for hanging out with me, Mavericks, and I'll see you next time.